Or maybe some kind of AIO. They're not going to, man. That's not gonna happen. That's the report that you saw, that report never said anywhere that they were gonna be using it for Ampere cards. Man, the problem with this fucking hardware scene in general, Nvidia, TSMC. Good man, Drake. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Yeah, dude. Did you join the Discord? You probably did. Yeah, get in there, man. Everyone's always talking about shit in there. Nvidia's Ampere architecture's the out of the gate, blah, blah, blah. Latest rumor from DigiTimes, okay. Follow-up Amperes are in the wake, okay. Yeah, there you go. Much salt / speculate. Okay. Okay, yes, it is superior. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. Where does it go? Okay, that leads us to the logical conclusion. No, dude. Okay. The problem with our... That's not gonna happen, dude. The problem with this stupid hardware scene of ours, there's such little logic in the way people think, and unfortunately, getting a click is more important than factual data. I'm guilty of this too, to a certain extent, where I'll completely mislead a thumbnail to get somebody to click on it, because a click on my video is more important. Like the video I did there showing how much faster Intel was, on the thumbnail I put AMD's gonna win, because that's gonna get more clicks, right? So even though my information is one thing, you can make people click on something else, right? And that is the problem with this and rumors in general. So literally all over this article, they're saying how it's a grain of salt and it's rumor mill, blah, 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 all this other bullshit. Because, okay, A, it's going to get a shit ton of clicks. B, look how many people in the chat right now thinking it's gonna be true. Right? Literally everyone's like, oh my god, they're gonna go to 7nm. That's never been stated anywhere. But if you think about it logically for a second, okay. They already released the 3090 with 82 SMs. Oops. They already released it with 82 SMs and 24 gigs of RAM, right? They just announced and released a Quadro A6000, 84 SM, 48 gigabyte of RAM on Samsung 8nm. Now this is the full die, and this is also the most power efficient for professionals. Why would Nvidia make a gamer 7nm card before a Quadro, or before a Titan, or before... There's so many products they could make. Like, they don't give a shit about you. That's the reality people seem to be forgetting here. Nvidia doesn't give a rat's ass about some kid in his basement worrying about which nanometer their fucking 3070 is on. You know what I mean? It's not gonna happen. It's like, yeah, I just don't see it happening. Like, it's logic would dictate if they came out with a 7 nanometer process, it would go here first. But if they were planning that in the first place, they wouldn't have released this. Why would, you know how pissed off professionals would be if, like, you spend 10 grand on a Quadro A6000, and then all of a sudden Nvidia 6 months later comes out with a 7nm version that's like 50 watts more power efficient? This person would lose their fucking minds, dude. No. Nvidia does not piss off the professional market. Hell no, dude. Whatever that article is stating is about something else. Like, no. And the fact that fanboys are eating this up, you know why though? It's not a fanboy thing, it's okay, when there is lack of availability of something, or okay, when the 2080 Ti was rendered obsolete after Jensen's announcement, all the people that couldn't afford a 2080 Ti's were making memes and shitting on anyone that did own one, right? Because they're essentially jealous and they hate, right? Fair, whatever. This is no different. So the few people that did end up getting cards, there's 99% of the population that didn't get cards. Now when this rumor mill comes out that 7nm's coming, what do you think they're gonna say? They're gonna say, oh, anyone that bought a card, oh, you made a mistake. I'm the smart one for waiting. I'm the, like, shut up, you idiot. I mean, you just couldn't get one. But humans will latch onto any... Humans will literally latch onto anything to make it so their reality is the proven one. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. So even if, even if a person couldn't get a 3090, they're going to look for all the information out there as to why Big Navi is going to be faster, because they might be able to get one. They're going to look for reasons why the 3090 sucked. When the capacitor crash started happening, they're like, oh, 3090 sucks, capacitor crashing. You early adopters, fuck you. You know what I mean? That's the way humans are, man. That's just the way it works. That's literally just the way it works, man. So these 7nm rumors, I would not worry about it. And why even worry about it? Who cares? Even, let's say, I can't even eat my fucking food. I'm on a rant here. Let's say they do go 7nm 6 months from now, and they make it 82 SMs, and all the specs are the exact same. It might draw 50 watts less, and clock 100 megahertz higher. So, and I'm eating curry chicken with protein noodles. No, I gotta finish my thought. I got ADD. But, like, yeah, so the people, okay, so it's the same argument as just because the 3080 is better than the 2080 Ti doesn't mean the 2080 Ti is obsolete all of a sudden. So even if they release a 7nm version of this and the specs are the exact same and it draws 50 watts less and it goes to 2300 megahertz, and this guy that bought it in the first place has been enjoying it for a year. This guy's been having 4K 120 hertz for an entire year for 2% performance increase. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? What the hell, man? People are so weird. People are so weird, dude. Okay, now I'm gonna read the comment. At the earliest, yes. So, assuming they don't have 7nm taped out, takes about 6 months. then production for about 2 months. So yeah, earliest 8 months from now. Earliest 8 months from now. Which would be October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So summer. Yeah, the earliest you're gonna get us, dude. I'm gonna be enjoying 4K 120 hertz for like an entire year before these guys get a 100 megahertz bump. I don't give a shit. Could care less, dude. It's so silly. Yeah, but that's just the way humans are, man. Because they couldn't get one, they're going to latch on to anything to make it seem like, oh, I made the smart decision because I couldn't get one, so waiting is actually better. Like, sure, whatever you have to tell yourself to make to go to bed at night, man. Sure, like, whatever. Just don't argue with those people. That's the other thing. From what I hear, I'm replying to Tyet. From what I hear, the Samsung 8nm node is yielding really well. And they have a shit ton of production. So, and it's cheaper. Why would Nvidia go through all the effort of retaping the same product for 100 megahertz more? Even if, okay, 2400. Let's just say, why would they go through all that effort to retape all this shit for a 200 megahertz bump to give little Timmy in his basement a better product? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense. Like, unless they go to a new architecture. But we haven't heard anything. And 82 SMs is a shit ton of SMs. Like, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. The whole 7nm thing makes zero sense. And they're also not gonna retape an entire, they're not gonna retape the architecture for 7nm to increase production because they don't, like, if they were going to do that, they would have done that by now to pump more of these cards out before Big Navi can come out. Why would they do it after? If Big Navi competes with it, and Big Navi has a shit ton of supply, that would be a huge production mistake to double your production when you don't know if you're gonna sell all the cards or not. That doesn't make any sense. No, DigiTimes wants the click. You know what? I can literally make a video. Dude, I should totally do that. Oh my god. I should make a video tomorrow that says 7nm 3080, you've wasted your money, and I guarantee you'll get 20,000 clicks or some shit like that. And it could be completely wrong, it doesn't matter, but that's what tech commentators, like, there's a lot of tech commentators, and they all regurgitate the same shit. Because if you think about it, if 99% of the people couldn't get a 3090, and 99% of the people are looking for information as to why it was a bad purchase, think of how much traffic you're gonna get to your YouTube channel. Even if they watch 20 tech tubers saying 7nm is coming, it makes them feel better mentally. It gives them a dopamine kick. So they're gonna keep watching that kind of content to make themselves feel better. That's how human psychology and clicks work, right? It would be in my best interest to make a video like that. And just, it provides zero value to the tech market, but you get clicks. It is what it is. Hope you guys are learning something about how marketing works. I'd like to pay AMD to make a special 5800X. I just listened to Moore's Law is Dead's latest podcast, and he said the 5700X is actually going to be an APU, like a monolithic die APU. And if that's the case, that might be the one to wait for, because there's no I/O die. And you can just disable the iGPU. See, you're getting the laptop chip. You're getting the low latency laptop chip in the desktop. That's what we want. That would be the one. The monolithic die. None of this chiplet shit, right? But we don't know. I'm not sure if his information is accurate or not, but that would make sense. They didn't announce a 5700X, so it would be like a 5700G with an iGPU of some sort. And then that would be monolithic with no IO die. I don't know if it's true, but it seemed like a pretty good argument. A $50 premium for Zen 3, you mean? It is right now. I don't know how much the APU would cost. I have no idea. People are, yeah. I try not to. That's why I stopped responding to YouTube comments. I won't do it. Okay, like, go into the video. I got something in my teeth. If you go into the video where I showed how much faster Intel was, there was this one guy that was like, your percentages are wrong. I'm like, okay, fair enough, but the percentages that I posted are how much faster AMD needs to go before it catches. That was the percentage. He's like, oh, so AMD needs to go minus 40% to get faster. You're presenting the data wrong. I'm like, why are you here? Like, your arguments have nothing to do. Like you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm trying, like the point I'm trying to make, and you're arguing that the math isn't technically correct. Who gives a shit? It's so weird. It's so weird. I'm like, dude, just go to another video. Just get out of here. Just move on. Like, what? Like, why are you here? What are you doing? Go out to dinner with your wife or something, or a fucking boyfriend. I don't know. Just do something with your life. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Don't talk to tech people. Don't do it. It's such a shit show. Like, just don't do it. Just don't respond to people, man. And that's why I always deflect people to Twitch or Discord. Because A, if somebody has to pay to get into the Discord, like subconsciously a human is gonna know whether or not that they'll be tolerated in a certain community, right? The whole tribalism thing. So the guy that's saying your percentages are wrong, that guy is never going to pay to get into my Discord because he knows he'll get banned right away, right? So like that a $2 wall or a $5 wall on Twitch is completely filters out all the trash cans, 100%. You know what I mean? That's why you're better off funneling to places that you can control and just don't respond to YouTube. Don't look at it. Don't respond to it. Just don't fucking do anything involving YouTube. Just don't respond to it. It's such a waste. Your percentages are wrong. Cool story, bro. Like, how's your home life doing there, son? Like, I bet you're the life of the party. Holy shit, dude. Jesus. I wish I could see a picture of that guy just to like see if he's like a basement dweller. You know what I mean? You got to admit though, the 3090 is a bad buy compared to 100%. It is a bad buy. The 3080 is half the price. You like 3080, let's say $800 worst case. 3090 is $1,600 worst case. Worst case. We're adding $100 to MSRP, right? 68 SM, 82 SM. You're getting, what is that? Assuming perfect scaling, right? 68 times 1.2. 20, you're getting 20% more SMs for 100% more money. Obviously, it's a bad buy. That's not even... But the thing is, we know that Big Navi is going to be somewhere here. It's either going to be right behind the 3080 or right ahead of it. Nvidia knew that. They're not dumb. So if Big Navi is going to be here, they know the whales like me are going to pay for the best. So charge money for the best, and then give the smart people their bang for buck. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. The buying the best is never a good idea, ever. Good idea, or you know what I mean? It's never a good buy. When you buy the best, you get charged for it. You're paying for that shit. You are paying, son. Tech commentators, I find, you know what's interesting about tech commentators is that there's that large of a market for them. You know what I mean? Usually, okay, so when you first start YouTube and you're doing research on how to grow on YouTube, all of the educational content around YouTube always tells you that you want to find a niche and grow through your niche, right? So my niche would be top of the line gaming performance, because nobody else does that, right? And when it comes to tech commentators, there's like the 7NM News article that comes out, and there's like 30 commentators that talk about it, and they all say the exact same thing, and they all have 50,000 subscribers. Like, how like, is it the same 50,000 on all of them? Maybe, like, that's possible, but like, how is there that much viewership for so many tech commentators that don't actually do anything but just commentate? I find it so strange. They don't buy their own stuff. They don't test anything. They just look at tech power-up articles to get their numbers. They don't do anything. They just commentate. But hey, they're 10 times bigger than I am, so you know what I mean? Like, I should make a 7NM video tomorrow just to get more clicks. It's insane. Or maybe they started off testing stuff. Cool, I kind of did that too. I started off testing stuff, delitting Ryzens. I started doing all this intense shit, and the video that blew my channel up was 3080 isn't that great. And I just commentated. And then that blew my channel up. So, when you make content like that and it blows up the most, it reinforces to continue doing that type of content. So maybe all those guys started out testing shit. They did a commentary piece. It blew up. They're like, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Hey, I can't blame them for that at all. Later, Chamber. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I think, hang on, I lost my place in the chat here. Oh yeah, I don't know, Marblite. I can't tell sarcasm on chat, right? I have no idea. But I know what you're saying though. The a monolithic 12 core would be sick. You know what I mean? Or something that they could do AMD, because they're that 7NM process yields so high now, they don't have to do chiplets anymore, but they are, because they make more money. A guy in our Discord posted a picture of how much money Micro Center was paying for the Zen 3 chips, and Micro Center, and the order sheets, right? I don't know how he gets this like insider info, but the order sheet for Micro Center was like the 5900X and the 5950 XT costs Micro Center $120 to buy directly from AMD. And that's like a $400 markup. I don't even think that's wrong either. I think that's legit. If you think each chiplet costs maybe 15, 20 bucks in silicon, plus that IO die, it probably costs like it probably costs AMD like $60 to make. And they're making double on it to the Micro Center. And then, dude, or like, holy shit, they're making a killing off those chiplets, man. I don't think that was wrong information at all. I like Silicon Lottery. I don't think there's anything wrong with what they're doing. If somebody's willing to pay $1,200 for a 5.3 gigahertz 10900K, let them pay. That's the same argument as the 3090. If somebody's willing to pay for extra 5%, they get it. That's the whole point. That's an entire business model of targeting whales, right? Listening to Moore's Law is dead kills, but yeah, he needs to get more guests on there. Like, when he had Wendell, that was a good one. When he had Tech Deals, that was a good one. Because if he has his brother on there, all his brother does is just reaffirm what he says, and those are pretty damn boring, you know what I mean? When he has other tech tubers come on there, I like those a lot. Those are quite interesting. Because you get a more broad opinion of what's gonna happen kind of thing. Or like those, even when he brings on those like engineers and stuff, they're kind of biased towards his content a little bit. So they end up just agreeing with each other mostly. I don't like that either. You need an opposing, you know what I mean? But even Moore's Law is dead. He says all the time that all he wanted to do was commentate, and he ended up being a leaker because all the content that he made about leaks blew up this channel the most. So why would he commentate when he could make leaking content to blow his channel up? And same with Greg Salazar, man. I used to love that guy's channel. Like Science Studio, it used to be all technical, how architectures worked and shit. Dude, I watched the channel like crazy. Now he does Craigslist roasting videos. And he's open about it too. He's like, dude, I make a Craigslist roasting video, it gets triple the views than an architecture video. Can't blame the guy. It maybe if our scene was a little less dumb, then all these people wouldn't be going for clickbait and shit, right? Sup, Bolt Crank? Are you new here? I haven't seen you before. I like that you responded some like Alpha Cool response. What do you mean? Oh, like a suggestion? Dude, that would have been the Alpha Cool water block if it just had 4 nuts. Like, did you watch the video where the end is just flopping around? I'm like, oh man, like I just needed 4 nuts to just like make it look cleaner, you know what I mean? It's oh man, that's literally it. Otherwise, they can leave the product the way it is. Have you seen any 3070 benchmarks yet? No, not at all. But I can tell you right now, the 3070 is going to be $500, 8 gigs of RAM, 48 SM. 2080 Ti, $500. Used, obviously, 11 gigabyte, 68 SM. Get this. Skip the 3070. Skip it. The 3070, I don't know who that card is for, dude. Not when you can buy used 2080 Ti's for the exact same price. I literally don't know who that card is for. It's going to perform around. Oh shit, Zwangler, thanks for the sub, dude. Are you in the Discord? If you are not in the Discord, let me know and I will send you a link to the actually, I'll do it again. One second. Card is for. It's going to perform worse at 2080 Ti in every single regard. It's a very strange card. This one's gonna be. Oh wait, it's a 46 SM. 46 SM. And the 2080 Super is 8 gigabyte, same thing, and it's 48 SM with a little bit of worse of an architecture. So these two cards are literally the exact same. Mark my words. I don't know how much this one costs now, to be honest. But these two are going to perform the exact same. This one has a little bit more SM. They both have the same RAM speed. And this one has a little bit less SM, better IPC, better architecture. You know what I mean? The same shit. If you can find this for cheaper, I would get that for cheaper, or get this. This will blow a 3070 out of the water, especially with the all the modding videos that I have on it. You know you can get 30% faster 2080 Ti just by gluing some resistors on that shit, right? 3070 is going to be a very strange purchase. Thanks, Wangler. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming by. We have a really good community here. Everyone's really solid. Hang on, I'm gonna take a bite. Hang on, I lost track of what I was reading here. What happened to the music? Is it pot? The hell? Huh? Oh, weird. Some guy on YouTube thought it was wrong for you to say... Okay, you know what? Okay, yeah, that is a good point. Someone thought it was wrong for you to say that 5900X might be really good if it's 8.4. He thought it would be better 6.6 because of symmetrical. True. That comes down... So... 8.4 versus 6.6 Zen 3, right? This in theory would be better. In theory. In practice, it probably wouldn't be. That guy was right about that, but that's because of Windows. Windows doesn't know to do this. It doesn't know. That's why Zen 3 is still gonna lose in general. Like, a game, let's say a game is using 8 threads. It's gonna be like, it's gonna use like 3 or 4 threads over here, 3 or 4 threads over here. So if you go over here, and it's like, let's say a game's using 8 threads, it's gonna put like 5 here, maybe jump over here and use 5 here. It's gonna screw this up. That's the problem. If you could do this, I think you might be able to, where there's a program called Process Lasso. So if you launch a game with Process Lasso, you can force it into one of the CCDs. So if like, but Windows doesn't do it automatically. That's the problem, right? So if again, this comes back to overclocking in general. The average user would have a better experience with this because of Windows. If you're just throwing it in, and if you're enabling XMP, yeah, this is going to be better because of symmetry. The guy was right. He was right about that. If you take the time to use Process Lasso and tweak your shit yourself, and you actually learn which core number is associated to which CCD, and you assign those in Process Lasso, I guarantee this would be faster. That's the problem, right? That's the problem. But he wasn't wrong. I should have elaborated. Like Windows Scheduler is the problem. That's the problem. So on the other token, when you get a 5950X with 8.8, you should still use Process Lasso. Don't let Windows do all this fabric shit. Don't let it. Don't, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you have, like, that's why the 8.0 is gonna be the best chip for user-friendly gaming, because the Windows only has one die to contend with, right? Windows thinks this is 2 different CPUs. So it's gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna assign a few threads of the game over here. Oh, this you have a guy parachuting in. Oh, I'm gonna assign that over here. You lose right away. You lose. Don't let Windows assign your threads for you. Not until it's NUMA aware. Not NUMA aware. What's the word? Ryzen aware. You know what I mean? They say it is, but it's not. It's not even close. It's still a shit show. Hang on, let me go back and read this. What are we actually expecting from AMD Big Navi with price and performance against 3080? It should be the same as a 3080. So the slides that they gave us on the Lisa Su keynote or whatever, I already benchmarked those against my 3080 and they were the same. Except Warzone or Modern Warfare. That one scales better with Ampere, but whatchamacallit, the Borderlands 3, it was the exact same. Literally on the FPS, it was the same. So in AMD optimized titles, it should be the same. So I mean, if they, let's say, oh wow, we had a lot of crap here. Let's say Big Navi is the same as a 3080. 3080 is $800 right now, assuming you can't get a Founders. What was Radeon 7? 700? So if they release Big Navi for 700, that's a win. That's what I would say. What was their most expensive card? I don't even remember now. I think it was the Radeon 7. Even though this would cost them less to make than Radeon 7, they know that they can charge that much. Radeon 7 sold out, right? Are you going to test stuff you buy till you can test stuff for free? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I test everything I get. Oh yeah, well obviously I'm gonna reply to Alpha Cool, dude. The Alpha Cool guy did make a good point where, I mean obviously it's Alpha Cool, but he's like, the actual copper that it takes to like drill out those portions costs more than just leaving the copper in because it spends more time on the machine. Good point. That's a very good point. And he said that they did that for PCB compatibility. Yeah, fair enough. It doesn't mean that the chokes, I don't like that the chokes aren't being cooled, but it makes perfect sense why they went that route. So this one model of water cooler can go on a whole bunch of different cards that way, right? So I was wrong in saying that it was a cost-cutting. It wasn't a cost-cutting practice, but it was a money-making practice because they didn't have to R&D more blocks, right? So that's why I pinned that comment. That was a good comment on his part. That reminds me, Buildzoid ran to his viewers. Oh, you mean the one where he, dude, I love Buildzoid. I support that guy on his Patreon. You mean the one where he was like, he made a clickbait video and it got the most views and he was like, I'm so disappointed in my fan base. I'm like, dude, yeah, 100%. You should, like, that guy has like electrical engineering, like fucking genius like shit, and like he makes a clickbait video and he's like, why am I breaking down all these PCBs with like VRM part numbers? Nobody cares. People just want the commentary. People want commentary from people that test nothing. It's crazy. It's actually batshit insane. All those tech tubers, man, all those commentators, they don't test anything. They don't buy anything. They don't game. They don't even play games. They don't do shit. They go on videocards.com and read out articles word for word and then post it on YouTube. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy that gets clicks, dude. Like, oh my god, dude. The story of life. Yeah. I don't know how to make people smarter though. I think it might just be a genetic thing. I don't know, dude. You can't just make people smarter. Not even smarter. Smarter is the wrong word. Self-aware is the better word. Because you can be really smart at a certain topic but not be self-aware, you know what I mean? Like a person that is entrenched in negativity and that goes on YouTube posting shit on other people's YouTube channels, they don't know that they're like that. That's the problem. They don't know that they're wasting their life away. They don't know that when they're 90 years old, they're gonna be like, holy shit, I wasted 30 years of my life shitting on YouTube commentators, and I got nothing for it. Like, they don't have the brain to see that broad of a spectrum of, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. But they could be smart at something. I wish everyone could be honest about their tech reporting, so that's not how life works, though. That doesn't get clicks, and different things work for different. So, like, when I first started getting into like bodybuilding and stuff, dude, you think tech is bad? Try googling how to lose weight or how to build muscle. You don't even know what bullshit is. You don't know who's right. You don't know who's wrong. You don't know if these foods work better for your body type. Holy sh... Dude, tech is not that bad because we have AMD and Intel. We don't have like 30 different genome body types that metabolize fats and carbs in different ways and shit. Holy shit, dude. Like, oh my god. And then just try like, and then if you want to lose weight or build some muscle, you literally have to just like go through the list of all the things that you read and just test everything yourself, because you have because what one person is reporting might have worked for them, and it's not a lie, right? So you literally don't know what bullshit and what's not bullshit. It's the same thing with the tech industry, man. Same thing. So like those commentators, they don't know that they're spouting bullshit because they don't test it for themselves, right? So to them, it's not bullshit. To them, a tech power-up article that says this is this % faster is true, right? And to tech power-up's credit, it is true because they just test out of the box. So it's true, right? It's not, nothing's wrong, really. Nothing's really like, you know what I mean? In my opinion, Intel has fallen behind in popularity because of marketing. Their marketing is shit, yes. I think where Intel went wrong is when they started addressing AMD. I think that's what it, like, that's my opinion though. I don't know much about like that kind of marketing, but in the past when Zen came out, Bulldozer, Zen Plus, blah blah blah, Intel didn't give a shit. Intel was like, we're faster. And when you approach your customers from that position, when it's like, AM who? Like, when you don't even address that person in the room, that the amount of power that has over a human is insane, right? So when Zen 2 came out, and then you saw Bob Swanson or whatever go on stage, and he's like, hey guys, we have the 9900 KS. It still wins gaming. It's still gonna hold the crown. That's it. They were done. That was it. That they gave AMD all the power in that one fucking keynote, dude. That was it. That was it. Now they're done. Now they're done. 100% they're done. They shouldn't have even addressed it. They should have been like, hey gamers, we heard ya, we got ya. Here's 5 gigahertz, all 8 cores. And then not even address AMD. They shouldn't have even gone that route. They fucked themselves over by doing that. Now they're fucked. Never address the competition as if they matter. And then if you come from a place where the competition doesn't matter, your fan base is gonna think that way too. That's what they should have done. They screwed that up so hard. Do you know how the 2080 Ti is with NVLink? Don't bother. Even if it works, Nvidia is stopping support for that in January. Like they're not making drivers for SLI anymore at all. So like don't even bother with it. It's not worth it. 100%. It's not even gonna be not broken. It's gonna be non-existent. Like, yeah. He means make content until you get sent free shit. I thought about that. I actually, okay, you know what? I was watching, Moore's Law is Dead's video, and he was sponsoring, like, wallets and, like, weird shit. Like, things that have nothing to do with tech. So, I don't want to do that. I don't want to, like, I mean, it depends how much you got paid. If you got 10 grand of money to fucking advertise a wallet, I probably would too, you know what I mean? It's hard to turn down that much money, it's insane. But, like, it depends what kind of free shit they offer. So, like, if Asus offered me, like, a Zephyrus laptop, I wouldn't take it because I have no interest in laptops, right? If AMD offered me a 5600X, maybe. I have no interest in that, though. That's the problem. I don't care about shit that's mediocre, you know what I mean? They have to send me stuff that's, like, the best, so I can, like, be like, this is the best. That's what I want to do for my content. I don't want to just do, like, you know what I mean? And it also depends on the stipulations of the gift. So, like, if AMD was like, here's a 5600X for review, but you have to give it back, I'd just say no. What's the point? I'm not gonna waste my content on something that I didn't get paid for it. I'm giving them free marketing, you know what I mean? If they were like, here's a 5600X, make some content on it, and then you can give it away after. Okay, yeah, I would do that. Yeah, I would do that. That'd be cool. Because then at least somebody gets a chip out of it. And I get content for it, right? That'd be cool. I'd be down with that. I don't know how that works because I'm not there yet, but in terms of what I buy for myself, I buy that stuff anyway to test it for myself to see what the fastest is. Right? So, like, I'm not gonna buy a 3070. I couldn't give a shit about that. I'm not gonna buy a mid-range Navi because I don't give a shit about that. I'm not gonna buy a 5900X. Don't give a shit. I'm not even gonna buy a 5950X because I know a 5950 XT is coming. I'm only getting the top of the line shit. I don't, like, you know what I mean? If I'm gonna be spending my own money, it has to be the best shit. Otherwise, I don't give a rat's ass about it. I literally, me reviewing mid-range products has no value to me as a gamer. I would rather just play games with that time spent. You know what I mean? And I can make other content for clicks. I'm just not interested in that shit. Unless they give it to me for free and I can give it away after. Because I'm not gonna keep it, because I have better shit, right? What am I gonna do with it? At least give it to somebody, right? Super cool chokes. You know what you can do for that? You know what I'm gonna do? Cool chokes. I'm gonna make a meme. When she says she likes to be choked. This. Oh, come on, you gotta load. This. Dude, I'll make this an emoji. Just I don't remember what his name is, the Star Wars guy. Just be like, when the chokes need to be cool or something. I'll make a meme for it. I'll make this an emoji. This is one of my favorite memes of all time. When the chokes need to be cooled. When you need to cool the chokes. I'll figure something out. But definitely this is gonna be one of my emotes now. That was a fantastic idea. Who came up with that? Bolt crank. Yeah, dude, thanks. That was good. I'm gonna do that. That's hilarious. Hang on. I gotta save this to remind myself later. That's awesome. Choked. That's hilarious. People make excuse for AMD that it's better overall performance. Real gamers know that Intel is the best buy for fast gaming. Yeah, it's I don't argue that AMD isn't the best. It probably is the best, not the fastest. It's unfortunate, but there we are. But that's again why I like to funnel people to Discord and funnel people to Twitch, right? You get to have good humans around you, and I don't have to ban everybody. Dude, that one video, holy shit, dude. I can't even tell you how many people I banned from my fucking YouTube channel. It was, my clicking finger got sore that I gave up on commenting on YouTube. That's how bad that video was. I'm like, fuck this. They can comment all they want. It's actually insane. Don't be a sellout. Yeah, well, I mean, dude. Okay. If I got offered 10 grand to promote a wallet, I can't say that I wouldn't take that. A wallet? It's different if it's like an MSI laptop that has whatever that problem was with that tech tuber. He got an MSI laptop and the cooling wasn't well, and then MSI offered to pay him to take the video down or something. I don't remember what the context was there. But in terms of that, you don't have to worry about that because I'm not going to take money for products and things that affect the credibility of the channel, right? But advertising a wallet? Fucking killers. Just advertise the damn wallet. You know what I mean? A wallet has nothing to do with tech. That's like I don't know. I don't even know how the hell that even like when I was watching Moore's Law's video is dead, his video, and he's like, hey guys, I'm advertising this wallet that fits your lifestyle. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? How did you get that? That's good on him, man. Good on him. Who knows how many got paid for that shit? That is ridiculous. I bet that he won't even get any conversions on that. Like, the wallet company is gonna be like, why did we pay this guy to advertise our wallet when we literally got 0 sales from that? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's crazy. A wallet. That's hilarious. Dude, I'm not spending $1,700 on a 3090 just to wreck a warranty by soldering some resistors on. I can't fucking do it, dude. A 3080 is one thing, but not. Hell nah. Here we go. Dude, this is the greatest meme ever. Do you guys know that EVGA Korea, they include eyes with every EVGA purchase now? It like they didn't want to retool the production line to redo the red lips to black or whatever, so they just threw in googly eyes for all the 3080s and 3090s now. It's so funny, dude. This is the greatest thing ever. I'm gonna make this a Discord emoji later, and I'll make it a Twitch emoji as well after. Hang on, googly. So good. Getting some emoji ideas off this stream. All right, this will be the last thing before we call the stream. I just want to quickly read this up. Ooh, XC3 water block. Oh, hey, someone... Hey, check this out. What the hell? Someone literally linked my channel in the EVGA forum. That's sick. What the hell? That's awesome. Huh. Thanks to whoever this is. That's awesome, dude. I have no idea who this is, but that's awesome. Huh. That's awesome. I had no idea that people were actually sharing my content. That is like the coolest shit ever. Any last questions before we call this? Any last questions? Other than that, get in the Discord. I'm always in there shooting the shit, making jokes. I will be streaming on Saturday again. I'm not gonna miss that one. Saturday is usually when the European folk and the UK folk get on. So if you ever want to talk to the UK folk, Saturday 1 p.m. is usually the time for that one. And yeah, that's okay, Boosted, whatever. Oh, hey. Where's my mouse cursor? Here it is. There. Okay, that will work for one day. So get in there if you want to get in there. Thank you to all the donators today. That was insane. And the subs and Pacific. I'm on the West Coast, yeah. The schedule down below in Twitch is actually accurate. I just missed yesterday. But yeah, so Saturday 1 p.m. and I'll figure out some new content to go through in there. But yeah, guys, thanks for joining me. I'm gonna make these two emotes for the next Twitch stream, hopefully, and I'll put these things in the Discord emotes as well. Yeah, dude, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate all the support and all that jazz there from everybody. Really good community. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go hang out with my wife for a bit. Yeah, that was a really good stream. That was really good. I'm gonna chop all this up later and repost it on YouTube, all like the important bits and shit. So if you missed anything, if you came in late, I'll have it re-upload, don't worry. But see you guys in the next one. Talk to you later, guys.